Hey guys, it's Andy Wood. I was just sitting here perusing the markets looking for games that I may be in the market to acquire since I was at the market. Anyways, I was kind of thinking, and I didn't know how much value this added up front, and I thought I would just kind of ask an open-ended question and see what everyone thought. Games that offer DLC, whether it's like a first day pass or DLC that comes later on, because a lot of times now games, when you buy a game, you get like a season pass, or they will mention or say that there is some DLC coming that's going to offer, and they give you a quick overview. So I was wondering a few things about DLC. One, is DLC really worth it? Have you bought a lot of games or gotten a lot of games where the DLC actually made the game a better experience? Did it take and add another element to the game, like a co-op mode that wasn't there before, that allowed you to kind of interact with other friends or something like that? And then what about the reverse side? Is the DLC worth it? Have you gotten a game where the DLC offered no real value? Because sometimes, don't you think, like if you played a game and you thought it was a good game, it was a fun game, and then to get the DLC you kind of have to play the game to unlock the stuff or find the stuff. So I'm just kind of wondering about possible game redundancy or something like that, because like I said, there are some benefits, and I've never been a huge DLC person. I think the first game that came out for me that had DLC that I wanted was Marvel Ultimate Alliance for the 360, because it unlocked other characters that were not unlockable unless you got the DLC. And they give you some cool stuff if you're into the Marvel Universe, and those of you that know me know that I'm into that. Now, and then I think the only other thing, there was Red Dead Redemption, and I think I bought that game because of the DLC. It was the Nightmare mode. I think it was the pack that they called it. So for those that don't know, the Red Dead Redemption was a first-person shooter, kind of an open-world experience in the West, and you were like kind of a bounty hunter, and it had some decent story, it had some real good content, had some nice unlockables for some horses and stuff like that. But the DLC called Nightmare, I think that's what it was called, it actually brought undead. So you didn't really have the story, you just had the open-ended, I guess there was no boundaries, you can come and go wherever you wanted, but there was always undead to deal with. And zombies for me is cool, but after a while it gets redundant. So I'm just kind of wondering, DLC, what do you look for in a DLC? Is it a selling point for you or not? So let me know, right? And have a great week.